So it looked like we had a little audio situation, but I think we got it fixed. So welcome back to Sunday, May 7th, I believe, here at BCDice. I think the audio didn't broadcast a while ago, but I think we got that fixed. There we go. So we got that up and running. We'll be starting out today with a 5-4-5-4 set. We'll probably go for a good maybe 45 minutes to an hour, depends how our shooters are. We'll try to get a couple shooters in there. Hopefully we can do one shooter for the whole hour, but we never know. We'll start with the 5-4-5-4 and see what the dice are doing, and then we'll adjust from there. So 5-4-5-4 set. From stick left 1. Oh, you know what? I don't think I even shared the Crapsee code. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. So let's give us our Crapsee code for those of you who want to join. So it'll be L4G6B7. So that's L4G6B7. So that's L as in Larry, 4, G as in golf, 6, Bravo, 7. So it's going to be a $2,000 bankroll. It's a $10 table. We're probably going to start doing a couple $15 tables just to get a couple in there, because then we'll be doing nothing but $10 tables. I wish we still had a lot of $5 tables, but that's not happening anymore. Everybody's rolling up. I think even a couple of cruises I used to like attending, they had $5 tables, and they've moved them on up also to $10 tables. It's also good because you have less people, a little random rollers just coming in with a $10, $20 and just throwing the $20 in there in the middle of a roll and interrupting the flow. We all welcome new shooters. That was great. But like with every situation, it takes some time for they to get used to table etiquette. So for those that are coming out playing Crapsee for the first time, we welcome you. I know sometimes it's not the best or most opportune times, but still, we always welcome new people out to higher practice and learn the skill. So I'll give you a couple of seconds in there to get your bets. I'll do the same. Place my bets using Crapsee. For those of you who do not have the Crapsee app, highly recommend it, especially if you want to participate and practice along in video live feeds. It's always helpful to kind of plan your strategy, your place bets, similar to what a real table would do. That way you don't go out there and learn a hard lesson using real money. It's kind of virtual money. So I welcome anybody who wants to go get the Crapsee app. A very good app to play along. There's various feeds out there, Hawaiian crap shooters, Texas crap shooters, and many others out there that you can always see when they're going to do some video feeds and just tag along. Some do early mornings, some midday, some late evenings, but it's welcome to have new participants join in. So again, we're going to go 5-4-5-4 from stick left 1. Let's see what the dice are doing today. Okay, stick left 1. So that's a 1-5-6. So our point is going to be an easy 6, 1-5, easy 6. Bear with me while I enter it in the KPI. Oh, something went bonkers here, so bear with me. There we go. So it's going to be an easy 6, 1-5, easy 6. So I'm placing the puck over here on the table. You may not see it since I may be out of camera range, but the point is 6. Okay, go ahead. So this is first roll after point. I like to place my hard ways. Actually, I work my hard ways on the come out only for at least for 2. And see what my dice are doing. So we're gonna go very light right now on our box numbers because I'm not quite sure what the dice. If one of them says it's rolling, double pitching, so right now is the time to actually see what they started with and how they ended up. So we started with a 4-5, sorry 5-4-5-4, and one did end up as a 5, and the other one ended up as a 1. So that means we'll probably have a little bit too much thumb placement on there. But here we go again. We're gonna do this. Let's adjust our place bets because I was betting as if I was betting very heavy. So normally after my roll, my first point, I believe something happens more often than not for me. That's either a horn number or hard way. So it kind of bet a little bit extra on that. 5 4 5 4. Stick left 1. And we have snake eyes down there. I'll go ahead and bring them into camera view. We have snake eyes. Here we go. Aces in both places, as my friend from Texas Crap Shooters, Alfredo, likes to say. And that's kind of why I say that for me, it doesn't mean it's the same for every single shooter, but for me, after I establish point, something's more often to happen than not. Sometimes not favorable, but we do get a horn number or a hard way. And that's exactly what happened. So we made some money on there. We did get an aces. And for me, the ace is one of the hardest numbers to obtain, especially when I go with a 4 5 6 5. I can get all the insight numbers, but aces at midnight are a little bit difficult for me to obtain. So we're going to stick with a 5 4 5 4. It looks like both dice kind of just rolled over to the left one, so we'll do 5 4 5 4 because it could be dangerous. 5 4 5 4. Stick left 1. We have a 2 3 5 down there. There's a 2 3 5. 2 3 5. Okay. Then we bring that into table view. So I'll bring them in the center so you can kind of see the numbers. Sometimes the backdrop of the felt kind of buries the dice, the pips faces on the die, so I kind of move it into the center right on the blue felt. So we got 3 numbers in right now. Our point is 6, so let's stick with the 5 4 5 4. And then we probably will switch onto the 4 5 6 5. It's one of my go-to dice sets. 5 4 5 4. Once more from stick left 1. Oof, a little bit short, so we got a 2 4 6 down there. That's a 2 4 easy 6. We did find our point. 2 4 easy 6. And the dice kind of just landed, rolled a little bit in the air, and then died. So we found our point. We got 1 point. We might just ride the 5 4 5 4. So this is a come out roll. We might just ride the 5 4 hard way set all the way through to see how far we can get along. So this is a come out roll. We're looking for point. Again, this is a come out roll. We're looking for point. Let me bet accordingly, since I normally had pressed all my hard ways up. And normally on the come out roll, I do work my hard ways. Sometimes I hop the hard ways if they're available. That means if the casino or the table is offering to hop the hard ways on the come out and they pay a little bit better as a one-time roll, I'll go ahead and do that. For right now, I didn't hop the hard ways, but I do place them. One of the tables I like to go to is often on a cruise ship, and they don't offer to hop the hard ways. It's either you place the hard ways or you don't. So I kind of mimic that. But on those digital tables that do offer the land tables that do offer that, I'll actually go ahead and actually go place them. And again, it all depends on the shooter, right? At least for myself, I will place them. I'll hop them if I can. They pay a little bit better. So we're looking for point. Stick left 1. 5 4 5 4. That's a 4 6 10 down there. That is a 4 6 easy 10. 4 6. Almost placed the 5 on there. 4 6 easy 10. That's our point. And that one should be in view of the camera. So let's go ahead and mark that. Got a 4 6 easy 10. This is going to be our point. So we're looking for the 10. And as you hear me repeat over and over again, I like to place my bets a little bit extra heavy on the at least one after I establish point. So I know I'm getting some numbers, so I'll kind of go a little bit extra heavier on here. at least for a point or two, and then regress. So we're gonna stick with the 5-4, 5-4. Hopefully, it's still being nice to us, not changing it if it ain't broken. And stick left 1. That's a 1 tray 4. That is an easy 4, 1, 3, easy 4. 1, 3, easy 4. That pays double. That pays double, ladies and gentlemen. We like those kind of numbers. Because it's paid so well, I'll probably go ahead and I already paid twice. Paid twice what I was betting. So now let's just go inside. We're already up 1 black chip, so I'll rather keep that in the rack, not let it go back. Oh, that's the only kind of, I think I may have heard it from somebody else, honestly. But it does, I like that rhyme. Once in the rack, don't let it go back. 4-5. Oh, nope. We're doing the 5-4, 5-4. I almost went to the 4-5, 6-5. So when the camera can see it, we're doing the 5-4, 5-4. We're still sticking to stick left 1, using the 5-4, 5-4. Oof, that's a 6-5 yo on the back end. That is a 6-5 yo. And I don't think I was on the horn on that one. It's okay. You'd have to bet everything as a horn or all these inside or the one-time bets. That's a 6-5 yo. Because if you do all those kind of horn bets each and every time, little by little, your profit will dwindle down. And maybe put you upside down. Let's keep going. To the 5-4, 5-4. Oh, we're missing the AC Doocy for all those small. Let's bet that on there. There's a 3-5-8 down there. There's a 3-5 easy 8. One of those dies was spinning like a spindle top. Kind of scary when it does that. There's a 3-5 easy 8. Here you go. 3-5 easy 8. It's kind of one of those tense moments that the dice is spinning, and you see one die land and the other one trying to figure out what it's trying to do. A little bit of a stress. Let's go ahead and we're missing ace deuce for our small and 9 and midnight for our tall. So let's go ahead and see if we can. It'll be nice if we can get the small. 5-4, 5-4 from stick left 1. That's a 3-5-8. Once again, that's a 3-5-8. You got a replay over there. 3-5-8. Here you go. Got an easy 8. Okay, so we did get an 8 back. Let's get our let's do that because we were doing kind of well on here, so let's keep the same way. I'm gonna do a moderate pressing right now. So 5-4, 5-4, stick left 1. Kind of raining over here, very humid in Spring, Texas. 5-4, 5-4. Oof, tray 4-7. That's a 3-4-7. It kind of rolled a little bit short, kind of slipped slightly out of the fingers. We got 10 rolls, so we barely hit double digits. We really want to go up to much higher than that, but we still got some points in here. We got 1 point, a couple of rolls. So let's try it again. Give you some time to go ahead and place your bets. This is a come out roll, so we got 10 rolls on that one, so it was okay. We like to go much higher up in the double digits, but 10 rolls ain't bad. We can get in and out, make some money. Okay, we are in the positive. So let's go ahead, get your place bets out here. And I'm going to be trying to see if I can do some things on here. Okay, let's try this. Let's do 5-4-5-4. See if we can get a horn number, especially aces and midnight. And then from there, we'll work on trying to get all the insight numbers with the 4-5-6-5. So we'll start with a 5-4-5-4. Get your bets in there. We'll do these for a couple rolls. So that's a 4-3-7 on the come out. That is a 4-3-7. Not a bad time for it to come, but it didn't make it all the way to the back wall. Did not make it all the way back. Give it a little bit more oomph behind that. Nothing. If it's not stick, it's going to be complaining. Gotta hit the back wall or the pit wall. Somebody's going to draw your attention. So, again, this is a come out roll. Go ahead and place your bets. So place your bets on here. We're going to make sure we hit the back wall. We don't want to get stick or pit boss mad at us. The last thing we want to do is draw bad attention. We want to follow the rules. So 5-4-5-4. It's a 1-4-5. So we got a 1-4-5. We got a point of 5. 1-4-5. This in here. One, 4, 5. Okay, let's go for one more 5-4-5-4 before we change to a dice set. Hopefully we can get a point or two. I am looking for one of the horns, whether it be the tall or small. It doesn't matter which of the two. Those are harder for me to obtain them using the 4-5-6-5. So the 5-4-5-4. And each dice set may be different for different people. Maybe for the hardware set favors one set of numbers for one player versus the other. And you need to figure out what dice set does what it does for you. So you can say, okay, this dice set has a probability of getting me a certain number. So this is 6-5, yo. Remember, I expect something to happen at the back end. We got a 6-5, yo. We did get a horn number. 6-5, yo. I was hoping for a midnight, but I will take that horn. It did make us some money. 6-5, yo. Now I will press it up a little bit. I'll press this horn just slightly because I do know it has a tendency of landing once again. For me, if it does, once I press this horn, if it does land a second time, I'll probably regress my place bets. But that's just for me. I tend to notice kind of a little bit of a pattern. So right now we're going into our third roll using the 5-4-5-4. I am hoping for an ace or a midnight. Those are the harder of numbers for me to obtain using once I change my dice set. 5-4-5-4. Oof, 167. That's not the one I wanted, and that did cost us 167. 167. So that took us out. So let's go ahead and bring those dice in. It's time to change their dice set. 167. Wasn't good. That took us out real quick. So let's go ahead and get our place bets in here, or come out bets. And let's see what we can obtain. This is a come out roll. See, one of those dice seemed to have landed a little bit harder than the other. Flipped up in the air and then landed back down. Completely opposite where I wanted it to be. So, come out roll. We'll stick with the 5-4-5-4. Hoping we get one of the horn numbers, and then we'll go to our 4-5-6-5 or 3V set. So let's go with the 5-4-5-4 come out roll. So we got a hard 8 on the back end. We got a hard 8. So we did get a hard 8. And the stick kind of flipped over on us. There we go. It's a hard 8. Okay, let's come out with our place our bets. Okay, we'll do one more roll as a 5-4-5-4. I'm hoping for aces or midnight, because then I can switch more comfortably right off the bat to my dice set of choice. Aces, aces in both places. That's what I was looking for. Aces. See, I was asking for aces. Found that one. That's kind of what I was mentioning, that some dice sets tend to favor me one way or the other, and it may be different for different people. You can have maybe the 4-2 favors you a certain number or something like that. But you got to kind of practice and try to hit the same, be consistent, persistent in the same areas, landing zones, and see if it favors you one way or the other. And you say, okay, if I throw this, this has tendency of happening. Doesn't mean always going to happen. It just means that you have a higher probability. So we're going to go with the 4-5-6-5. Now I'm comfortable that at least I got the small, the aces. I know ace deuce will come with the 4-5-6-5. If I'm persistent and consistent, I'll find the other numbers for the smalls at least. And I'm still out there on black chip level. So hopefully this dice set does do what it does normally. You never know. Just depends of the day. 4-5-6-5. We have a 2-3-5 down there. That's a 2-3-5. One thing I kind of fail to do right now is actually throw the dice on my natural pause. Actually, when I threw the dice, my lungs were inflated. I don't like to do that because it throws my toss off, my grip. 2-3-5 is my point. So when I do that, it has a tendency of pushing my arm a little bit further out. And when I exhale, I can kind of throw those dice tighter in. And those are things you have to have a little checklist in your own mind of what is it that you're doing, what's worked before, what hasn't. Because every time you throw it, it's slightly different. You're adding a probability to randomness. I don't want to do that. You want to be consistent. Consistent as long as possible and as long as it works in your favor. Doesn't mean that it's always going to benefit you or work to your advantage, but at least in your mind, grip them the same way. Grip them the same way. The thumb placement, your placement of the die up against the felt, the swing, the breathing. 415. You got another fiver down there. 415. 415 down there. A good friend Enrique, he loves those fives. He loves those fives. He will be placing them, hard pressing them, doubling them up. 415. So we did get two good hits on there. I was a black chip level and it hit. I think one of them, well, both of them were for 5. We got the 2 tray and the 1-4. So now what I'll do is I'll regress down at least to a little bit, maybe 3 units across, but I will leave my 5 for a quarter. I will leave my 5 for a quarter because that one's kind of trending. 4, 5, 6, 5. Stick on the same dice set. Remember, try to in your mind go through the same type of consistency, a checklist. Standing position, your grip, how your thumbs feel with the dice on them, breathing, focus. Try to aim for that same landing zone. A little bit shy, but we got a 1 tray 4. There's an easy 4 down there. There's a 1, 3 easy 4. 1, 3 easy 4. That 4 pays double. Hopefully y'all bought in that 4. Here you go. 1, 3, 4. Our point is 8. Our point is 8. So let's go ahead and place our bets because my hard 4 did come down. My hard 4 did come down. And what I'm doing over here, y'all see me looking down to move my chips. I kind of keep track of what toss I'm in. I've tendency of noticing that my tosses have certain numbers. They either go one way or the other, or some kind of a pattern. Not always like that, but sometimes it is. So that's what I'll do. I know like the red chips could let me know, like, look, you need to be more focused on what you're doing, where you're tossing when your grips, because that favors a bad outcome. That's kind of what I'm doing with my chips, and I'll do the same thing at the real life tables. I'll go ahead and play a little bit more focus of what I'm doing. So 4, 5, 6, 5, stick left 1. That's a 1 tray 4. That's an easy 4. Once again, that's a 1, 3 easy 4. 1, 3 easy 4. And for those of you who have bought that 4, it's paying double right about now, back to back. Now, yes, I would have said like it would be nice. I would have been a black chip level. It would have been paid me a whole lot of money, but the same way that which it could benefit, it could also punish me. So it's better to I already have some money in the rack than try to push it. Now we'll press it a little bit, just a little bit. Right now I got it at 40. Got it at 40 right now. And hopefully you can hit one of those 4s once again. I wouldn't mind a hard 4. So it's a 4, 5, 6, 5. Stick left 1. So this is a danger shot. Actually, you gotta see 2. There we go. This is a danger shot for me, so I gotta be very focused on what I'm doing. Pay attention. Gotta pay attention here. 4, 5, 6, 5. Making sure I go through all my checklists. Check it once, check it twice. There's a 6, 4, 10. That's a 6, 4 easy 10 down there. 6, 4 easy 10. 6, 4 easy 10. Let me bring that into field of view. The camera, you can see it. There you go. 6-4, easy 10. Not too bad. Doing good. My hard 10 did come down. Press it up a little bit. Okay. So again, this is a critical roll for me. I keep my track of myself. Okay, I need to make sure I'm focusing, where I'm gripping, my release. Wow, so we're we're a little bit over 30 minutes in, if the time looks correct. We've only been able to get 3 shooters in here, which is good. That means that we're being consistent. Okay, checklist, making sure everything feels correct. Breathing, focus on the landing zone. That's a 6-4-10 once again. That's a 6-4-10 once again. That pays double. 6-4-10. So my hard 10 did fall down, but my place bet did pay double. So I'll take that win. I'll take that win. 6-4-10. Hopefully you're out there making some money. You should be making some money. I know I am. So so at least for me, in my mentality, my tracking, that means that next roll it tends to be a little less stressful for me. Doesn't mean that it's scot free. Okay, you're gonna make it, but at least I know it's not one of those critical tosses that always come back. That's to get in my mind, is to go through the checklist. And remember, when you're the real life casino, you got music, you have drink servers, you have people out here screaming, yelling. Yeah, they have a whole lot of things. So something what I do, I kind of go into that mentality, into the daydream zone. Kind of like when my mom was scolding me. I kind of just buzz out, let her tell me what she had to tell me, and then refocus back in when she says, go to your room. I say, okay. And that's the instructions. I can understand that one. So kind of do that. Everybody's yelling, screaming, jumping, high-fiving, which is good to celebrate, but also make sure you be able to jump back into your focused zone. That can throw people off. I've been guilty of that as anybody else. Checklist, placement, grip, breathing, focus. AC Deucey down there on the back end. That's Ace Deuce. We were looking for that number. We were looking. Now I had placed my horn bet because I said, man, I hoping it comes around. I don't know if it was indigestion or I had an itch in my nose, but I need to place my horn. Sure enough, Ace Deuce came around. Oh, flipped over. We're going with a 4-5-6-5 dice set. So that is good. That is very, very good. So that means we're missing just a 6. An easy 6. I'll take a hard 6, easy 6, which way it arrives, I'll accept it. For all our small. So all our small, we're missing just the easy 6. Or a 6. I'm sorry, any 6. So we'll go to 4-5-6-5, and hopefully we can land one of those 6s. Hopefully we can land one of those 6s. We're on our 9th roll. I believe our first shooter was on our 10th roll. Let's see if we can pass our first shooter. Alrighty then. Okay. Checklist. Replacement. Position. Breathing. Focus. And hopefully we can get a 6 down there. And we got a 6. We got a 6. So we got a 6 down there. We got all the small. We got an easy 6 down there. Got all our smalls. There we go. We got our 6. You were asking for it. We got it. We got our 6 down there. Now here's where and I follow the same kind of superstition as everyone else. That once you hit the smalls, I'll kind of regress all my bets down to minimum. So I will do that. I'll go ahead and do that and place your bets on there. And it's just me, superstition. Or sometimes what I'll do is I'll actually turn off my place bets, and I'll throw a field bet in there. But for this down, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all at least to table min on all my box numbers, and maybe I'll throw a horn in here. Let's do maybe a horn high yo. Let's do a horn high yo and a horn high ace deuce, because we already made money. We're on the positive on my end. I am in the positive, not by much. We're on the positive. So 4 5 6 5. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll actually go for all 7 set and make sure I throw that at least to have Lady Luck have her 7s, but not let it land. But we'll stick with the 4 5 6 5. Let's see if it stays with us. Let's see if it gives a couple more good rolls. Focus on our finger placement, our grip. Hopefully we can keep this roll going. Breathing, position. 639. That's 639. 639. We did get our 9 down here. There we go. 639. We're working on our talls now. We're working on our talls. I'll go ahead and actually press my 9 and keep this going. So let's go with a 4 5 6 5. It's being kind to us, so I'm not gonna change it. We're going on our 12th roll. It'll be nice if we can get a horn. Let me see. I think our horn came down, so let's do a horn high yo. Let's see if we can get a yo. This dice does tend to permit me to get a yo, not too often. It will give me a yo. Midnight, not as much. 4 5 6 5. Stick left 1. 6 5. Yo, we got that yo. 6 5. Yo, we found it. 6 5. Yo, we asked for it, and she came around. Now this is gonna be a toughie. This is gonna be a toughie. 6 5. Yo, right here. We asked for a yo, we got our yo. So to make them all, we need midnight. We need midnight, and unfortunately this does not favor me too well, because with this dice set it's very hard for me. I've thrown at times maybe 30 something rolls, and a midnight has not shown up. But I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to stay with the same dice set. I mean, we made already some money on the horn. We were asking for a yo, we made it. I'm going to press the horn a bit. Fingers crossed that it shows up. It's going to be kind of tough. I would have to go to the 5 4 5 4 to get a midnight. And what happens is if we're not careful, at least for me, I could get a double pitch and it'll take us out, or I can stay with the 4 5 6 5 and try to work our way and make some more money in our box on our place bets. So I'm probably just gonna stay with it. 4 5 6 5. Go through our checklist, our procedures. Everything is in place. Our grip, finger placement, starting position, and focus on our landing zone. That's a 5 4 9. That's a 5 4 9. That 9's being kind to us. 549. Here we go. 549. As you see, there's nowhere near to midnight. I'm not expecting it to actually show up, honestly. But let's see if we can keep this roll going as long as we can. So now I'm getting into the level where I've kind of lost track of how long, because this is just variable. It's just no exact pattern. It can be any kind of randomness. So I'm just counting tosses. Now Crapsee is doing that also for me. Crapsee also doing that for me, but at least when I can't use Crapsee at the real table, I have a chips, and I'll kind of do the same thing. I'll ask for a bunch of chips and actually do the same kind of little pattern on there. Sometimes they say, "What you're doing?" Just tracking my own tosses. Some people use it with pen and paper. Some people are able to do it and memorize it. I kind of use chips. I'm a visual creature. Stick left 1, 4, 5, 6, 5. Going down the checklist. There's a 2, 6, easy 8. That is a 2, 6, 2, 6, easy 8. 2, 6, easy 8. We found our point. We did find our point. That is a winner. There's a 2, 6, easy 8. There we go. So go ahead and get your place bits in. This is a come out roll. So this is causing me to restart. Move all my chips. Restart over again. And go ahead and place your bets. So the come out roll, we are looking for a point. And we're looking for a midnight. I wouldn't mind getting a midnight right about now. So remember, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the 5, 4, 5, 4, because that's kind of the set I've been using to do a come out roll. That does have a tendency after maybe 1 or 2, maybe even 3 rolls, kind of favor me one way or the other. Sometimes it gives me a horn number. Hopefully the horn number that comes out is the midnight, because that would cause us to get them all. Crapsee does not allow us to kind of work a second time on the small bet. So once it hits it, it kind of doesn't let you rebet again. And real casinos, they will allow you to replace your bets on the small. And I've been, honestly, at times I have been able to make it a couple of times, just the small. And then after the second time, I was shy of a third time. But when I use a certain dice set, it will favor me. So let's do the 5, 4, 5, 4 come out roll. And hopefully we get the midnight. We have a hard 6 down there. We have a hard 6, 3, 3, hard 6. Because I am working my hard ways on the come out roll, I can't hop them. If I was practicing on some of the casinos I go to, I would have made a whole lot more. But I did play some hard ways I was working, so I made something. So a hard 6 is our point. Let's go ahead and place our bets. I'm going very light on my bets right now. Just me, kind of focusing more on the tossing and chatting with y'all than really on my actual bets. Sometimes with at the real casinos, I'll do that if I'm too chatty with somebody or somebody's too chatty with me and I get distracted on it. I'll kind of lose focus of what I'm doing. But at the same time, I come here and I try to practice and chat with y'all as if I was somebody chatting with somebody at the actual real table. So let's go my 6 up to a nickel. Let's see if we can get another hard way down there. I wouldn't mind a midnight right about now. 5, 4, 5, 4. That's an easy 6. Those dice, they stuck together like fraternal twins. You saw them, they hit the back wall and then came back and they settled together. So we found our point. Hard 6 and come out roll. The return toss was an easy 6. 5, 1, easy 6. So we found our point. So we're back to a come out roll. We're back to a come out roll, and my count starts over again. At least that's how I work it. So go ahead, place your bets. This is a come out roll. We're looking for a point. I may just place it a little bit heavier this time. I'm hoping we get a midnight. I will lose my pass line if we get a midnight and my big red hedging, but we would make them all. So we would win anyways. And unfortunately, for those who like to lay the bets, or in case you're missing a point, you can't lay the 12. At least, not sure we can lay the 12 on. Well, there's no no horn bet, so there are no horn numbers. No, what do they call it? No craps or something like that. Crap list table. I'm not sure we can lay it. I don't play too many of those tables. I've come across them maybe once or twice, but I'm not too fond of them. Although I do have tendency of getting a lot of horn numbers. 5-4, 5-4, come out roll. This is we're looking for a point. And I know some people on the pass lines don't want to be losing the place bets or the pass line bets, but I want a midnight to make them all. Oof, 167. That knocks all our points down. It is a winner. It is a winner. But man, it knocks all our numbers down. All we had was midnight. Underneath that one was the other 6. So it is a come out roll. We did win. Not a bad time for that number to show up, but at the same time, it's like, man, so close. So I'm still going to stick with the 5-4, 5-4. So this is me being goofy. Because that was the only number that was missing, I will place straight out midnight for a little bit extra. At least in my crazy mind and superstition, I say, okay, that was the number we were missing. Everything got knocked down, and the next roll is going to be that number. It's not saying that it's going to happen. I guess that's how my mind is thinking. The one number we're missing is the one roll too late. And if it doesn't land, I mean, I lost a couple of dollars. And if it does land, then I made a whole lot of dollars. So 5-4, 5-4, come out roll. We're still looking for a point. We're working again on our ATSs. Everything's been reset. Six, 4, 10. That's our point. 6, 4, easy 10. 6, 4, easy 10. So our new point is going to be 10. Our new point is 10. So close to midnight. It was just around the corner. So our point is 10. Go ahead and get y'all's bets in there. Go ahead and place y'all's bets. And I believe that something's bound to happen on my second toss after I establish point. I am betting back. I'm placing my horn bets again. I'm hoping that midnight shows up right about now. Nope, we're going to 5-4, 5-4 for our follow-up toss. I'm throwing 3 come out toss, come out roll dice set. It's gonna be 5-4, 5-4. I'm backing it up with maybe 2 more tosses before I go to the 4, 5, 6, 5. So it's 5-4, 5-4. Stick left 1. Go down the checklist. That's a 2-6 easy 8. That is a 2-6 easy 8. We'll take that. At least one of the 6 is showing up. They're not showing up in pairs, but at least one of them is showing up. I don't know how to feel that way because I could be accompanied by something else. One of those 6 is accompanied by another single friend, and I don't like that. I don't like it. That 6 comes with a single friend. Okay, our point is 10. Our point is 10. Let's go with one more roll of a 5 4 5 4. This dice has been kind to us, so let's not put them on the bench just yet. Checklist, grip, finger placement, breathing, focus on the landing zone, and hopefully you behave. One tray 4, that's an easy 4 down there. There's a 1 3 easy 4. One tray easy 4. There's a 1 3 easy 4. Good number. Because I was betting a little bit more aggressive, I was a black chip level. That paid twice. Very nice. Now I regress. Working on the house's money now. Just on the house's money. Okay, let's go to the 4 5 6 5. Let's see if this dice set can carry us through all the way again. Try to maybe make the small ones again. Be nice if we make them all. We've been going almost close to an hour. I think we're 6 minutes shy of the hour. I'm not gonna cut the transmission short because I mean we're in the middle of a toss. But as far as this toss can take us, we'll go ahead and ride it. 4 5 6 5. That's a midnight down there. Look at it. Midnight showed up. 6 6 midnight. And I wasn't in on the horn on that one. It's okay. Oh yeah, it was. I was on the horns. We got a 6 6. I think like maybe 10 rolls too late. Just kidding. It was I don't know how many rolls, but at least we have the midnight, which that was a very very hard number for me to obtain using this dice set. So we're on our 20. We're going on to our 22nd roll. So I know this dice set does favor me to get a yo. So I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna change. And hopefully we can get a yo here. It'll be nice if we can piggyback it right after the midnight. 4 5 6 5. Can we get a piggyback yo? A chaser. For those of you who like to drink, I don't. I drink more socially. You can always get a drink and then a chaser or something else. Or like if you get a shot of something to kill you, you can get a chaser, a beer chaser, or some kind of chaser. So let's see if we can get a yo chaser after this midnight. Checklist. Feels a little bit off. Why force a toss that I don't feel comfortable with? Breathing. Checklist. Placement. Focus landing zone. You have a 6 5 yo. We got that yo. Yes. We got that yo. We got that chaser. You got the 6 5 yo. Nice. There we go. 6 5 yo. 6 5 yo. Good. We had pressed our horn. We did get that yo. So we're doing good here. We're doing good. Let's see. Yeah, all we're missing is our 9 for the tall. Just our 9. I'm gonna press my horn just a little bit. Just like the song says, just a little bit. Kind of hard for me to get 3 horns in a row with this dice set. I have been known to do it a handful of times, but not guaranteed. The only thing is there's a lot of humidity here in Spring, Texas. It's been raining for half of the day, so there's a lot of humidity, so my hands are getting a little bit icky, sticky. I don't like that. It affects the dice. If we get a horn number, we make very good money on our pressing because we already got 2 horns. If we make our point, we make money because we made our point. And if we make a 9, we get all the tall. So the numbers we're looking for is either a horn, a 9, or a 10. Let's see if we can get one of those numbers here. Let's see if Lady Luck favors us. Checklist, finger placement. That's a 4, 6, 10. So that is one of the numbers we're looking for, the 4, 6, easy 10. That is a 4, 6, easy 10. So we did win. We found our points, ladies and gentlemen. We found our point. 4, 6, easy 10. We found our point. It's winner, winner, winner. And because it's Cinco de Mayo taquito dinner, that's the number a little bit better. We did make our point. This is a come out roll, so go ahead and place your bets accordingly. Let's see, I'm gonna probably press a little bit heavier on the come out roll because I'm having all kinds of bets out here. Now I'm hoping that we find our 9. If we can get our point of 9, we automatically win all the talls. It is a favorable number for me to get on this number. I'm not gonna go with the all hard way set. Normally I would do that. I've been doing that through this session. 5-4, 5-4 come out roll. But if I do get a double pitch, it's gonna penalize us, and we're gonna get a horn. What I'm looking for is a 9, and this 4, 5, 6, 5 does favor me to get a 9. At least for me, 5s and 9s. So let's see if we can establish a point of 9, because automatically the whole table wins. Everybody wins. So let's go with the 4, 5, 6, 5. Finger placement, checklist, breathing position, landing zone. Oof, dice slipped slightly. Aces in both places. So we have a pair of snake eyes looking back at us. You got a pair of snake eyes, which I do not mind. Remember, this dice set does not favor me to get the tall or small. And we did get the small. And with this dice set, it did help us get all the smalls. I think roller number 1, roller shooter number 2. I'm not quite sure because we're only in 3 shooters right now. We're only 3 shooters in, and maybe shooter 2 got us the smalls. So go ahead and place your bets once again. This is a come out roll. We get a crap number at the beginning. Let me go ahead and place my bets accordingly. I like to protect and hedge my bets and come out roll with a big red just in case. I would not mind another horn number or a 9. A horn number or a 9, because we are pressing our horns. 4, 5, 6, 5. Let's see if we can snipe that 9. See if we can snipe that 9. Checklist, finger placement, grip. Oh, doesn't feel right. Did not feel right. Nope. So this humidity is kind of messing with us. These dice, they feel a little bit more humid. Okay. Stick left 1 using the 4, 5, 6, 5. The 2, 4, easy 6 is our point. 2, 4, easy 6 is our point. Okay. So easy 6 landed over here. So let me mark that. You probably not going to see it on screen, but I am marking it on the table. So it's a 2, 4, easy 6. I will take that easy 6, but I was hoping for a 9. I was hoping for a 9 so we can actually make our smalls. I mean our talls. Our talls. I believe our talls are the ones that were outstanding right now. So let's go our horn bets. This is our first roll after point. We're on our 25th roll. 25. Sticking with the 4, 5, 6, 5. Sticking with the same set. They're being nice to us. 4, 5, 6, 5. We're hoping for a 9 so we can get all our talls. Hoping for a 9. Okay, let's go down our checklist. Okay, stick left 1. There's a 1, 4, 5 down there. There's a 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. There's a 1, 4, 5. That's a good number. We needed that number for our smalls. We needed that number for our smalls. So what it does is this put us in a position to try to get our smalls and our talls. So for our smalls, the only thing we're missing is ace deuce, and for our talls, we're missing a 9. So that puts us in a kind of in a pickle. Let's see if we can get that 9, because the 9, if I'm seeing a Crapsee description, we only got the 9 twice. Normally I hit the 9 and the 5s back to back. Now 5s has been landed a couple times, but the 9 has been elusive for us. We only landed it twice. We're on our 40th roll. We only landed it twice. So let's see, can we get that 9 or ace deuce? Ace deuce will get us a small once again. We already hit it once on, I think, shooter number 2. Let's go down our checklist, mental checklist, what we need to do. See if we can get ace deuce or a 9 down there. That's an easy 6. We found our point. That's a 1, 5, easy 6. 1, 5, easy 6. We found our point. We found our point. Ta-da! So here we go. 1, 5, easy 6. We found our point. We did very well. I apologize for going over. I think we're maybe 5 minutes over the hour. Let me restart the count. But we're in the middle of a shooter. We got a hot shooter. Don't want to change that. We're making money here, virtual money, but still it counts. It counts. It does count. Okay, so place your bets. This is a come out roll. We're looking for a point. We're looking for a point. We're on a 27th roll. Our 28th is going to be or actually a come out roll, because we're looking for a point right now. So there's no point set. We're gonna stick with the man, I really want to go for the 5-4, 5-4, but shucks, that can cause a double pitch. Let's do that. Let's do that. The 5-4, 5-4, at least for a come out roll, just one. Let's see if we can get one of those die just to roll over. So if you look in the lower camera, if we get that, we get a 9. We get that, we get a 9. So let's go with the 5-4, 5-4. Let's see if we can find that 9. It can be tricky, because if we get a double pitch on a hardware set, that's going to cause us to have to reset all our ATSs. Come out roll. Okay, we're looking for a point. We're using the 5-4, 5-4 hardware set in the come out roll. Let's see if these dice are nice to us. Down our checklist, landing zone. There's a midnight down there. That's a 6-6 midnight. 6-6 midnight. I will accept that, because we are on our horns for come out. That paid us very well. Here we go. 6-6 boxcars. Boxcars midnight. So go ahead and place your bets. Again, we're back at a come out roll. So let's go ahead and place our bets. I'm pressing my horns just slightly. We're on our 29. Can we get 29? That's 2-9er. 2-9er foxtrot. 5-4. 5-4. Same dice set. hoping for a ace deuce or a 9. It'll be nice if we get an ace deuce because right now we pressed our horns after getting a midnight, so that would pay us very well. And on top, we would get our small. Any horn, preferably ace deuce or a 9. We'll get a win right off the bat. So 5-4, 5-4, stick left 1. Down the checklist. That's a 4-5-9. We've got the tall. We've got the tall. That is a 4-5-9. 4-5-9. Let's see if I can get this dice kind of to move over. I can get it in the field of view. There's a 4-5-9. We found our talls. So we made our talls. We made our talls. That is a 4-5-9. Oh, sorry, I locked it. Let me go ahead and I got a little excited after I established point. So go ahead and get your place bits in there. I kind of jumped the gun a little. So what I'm gonna do, I need to regress my bets, at least for my superstition. I'm probably am going to place my ace deuce a little bit heavier because I have a tendency of thinking that something's going to happen after my after established point. So I'm thinking hopefully that happens to be the ace deuce because that will cause us to make them all. So let me, I didn't mark it on the actual KPI. There we go. We got a 4-5. That's our point. So everybody's excited. The table is all yelling. We made all our talls, which is very good. We're making money. To refocus, re-hone in on what we're doing. I'm going to the 4-5-6-5. Control our breathing, control our heart rate. We all made our numbers. I want to enjoy everybody as much as everyone else. We're making money. Everybody's excited. We're going on to our 30th roll. This was our 29th. Wanted to make that 9. We're going on to our 30th roll. So what I want to do is kind of focus back in. Because that excitement, that adrenaline rush can cause your body or your hands to kind of do something to the dice. Again, this is a wonderful game because I mean, you can really enjoy when you're working numbers like this. 4-5-6-5, stick left 1 down the mental checklist. And that's aces in both places. That is aces in both places. Lady Luck was teasing us with sister number of ace deuce. So we got aces. We did not get ace deuce, but we did get aces. We did get aces. Look at that. We got aces over here. I'll take that. And remember, at least for me, doesn't mean that with everybody. I kind of have a tendency of kind of tracking what patterns happen to me when I release with dice set. And sure enough, that red check told me something was going to happen. And sure enough, something happened. Hopefully we can do remember we call it a chaser. We get a chaser over here of ace deuce. It's kind of tough. But this dice set does favor me to, at least will permit me to get an ace deuce. Aces not too often, so I'm surprised that showed around. 4-5-6-5. I am surprised that that number showed up, but I will accept it. So here we go. Stick left 1. Go to mental checklist. Dice grip, position, finger placement. Let's focus. Landing zone. That's a 5-6 yo back in. We got a chaser, but it was a 5-6 yo. I'll take that, which I was expecting that because if we don't get an ace deuce, underneath it is a yo. So underneath this, and I'll bring it up to center screen. So here's the 5-6 yo. And as some of us may know, that underneath that yo, I'll show it to that main screen first, is an ace deuce. If we flip it around, what landed was a yo. So every now and then I'll press the opposing number. I'll press place horns on the yo, because I was looking for ace deuce, because Lady Luck has a tendency of teasing us like that. She just likes to have fun with us at times. That's just kind of how things work. I'll press it just a little bit. So I said, okay, if I'm looking for the snake eyes, I'll press a little bit on the snake eyes, or place a little bit on the snake eyes, and then I'll go with the midnight. And that's what happened. We were looking for ace deuce, and we got a yo. I'll take it, because we were on the horn, so we made money. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful that we got it. 4, 5, 6, 5. Okay, our point is 9. We're on our 30-second roll. Let's go our mental checklist. Finger placement. How they feel against our fingers. Focus on our landing zone. Control our breathing. That's a 4, 6, 10 on the back end. That is a 4, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10. 10 easy. The Crapsee voice is telling us 10 easy. There we go. 4, 6, 10. We are making money. We didn't get an ace deuce, but we got a 4, 6, 10, which pays double. Our 10s pay double. Let me put our horn back there again, because it kind of knocked it down. So I'll let you a couple of seconds to get y'all's bet in. Our point is 9. We were missing that 9, but remember, it's kind of hard to find that 9, because this dice set has not been favorable for that 9. We're on our 46th roll, which is three shooters, and we only found the 9 3 times, and we rolled quite some time before we found that 9. So at least in my mind, if I was at the real table, I said, okay, I got to be careful with the 9, because it was difficult for it to come around. And sometimes this dice set will land me tons of 9s, and then sometimes it won't. But you got to play with what's happening at the table that day, not what is done at your house or another practice table. Learn what is happening that day, that table, that session, and adjust accordingly. Down the mental checklist, I don't like how they feel. It's a little bit off. Down the mental checklist, breathing, landing zone. A little bit higher than I would like to. Yeah, 257. That is a 257, but we are a winner. 257. That was 33 rolls for shooter number 3. We never found the ace deuce, but we made some money. At 33 rolls, if you didn't make money, then you're probably practicing at the wrong table, or I don't know what you were betting for. But just to give you a heads up, that was 33 rolls for this shooter. We only got three shooters in here, which is okay. You got 3 shooters. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. It was a good roll today. The dice were nice. It doesn't mean that always happens like that, but thank you for tuning in. I think we went a little bit over than we were expecting on time, but hopefully you had fun. Tune in next time for BCDice. This is Dario signing off. You have a great time, great weekend. I believe this is Sunday's wrapping up for us, but have a good day to your work week. Thank you very much.